Hello, I'm Mary V. Today let's talk about bow distribution. So what is bow distribution? It's really making sure that the sound and the dynamic is exactly the same in the heavier parts of the bow and the lighter parts of the bow, which is as you come to the point. So how do you do it? Well, you simply have to use your ears, really open your ears, and listen to the level of sound as you go down and start making adjustments with your arm, your whole arm, and to lighten it when you come to the heel or make it heavier when you come to the point. So you've got two choices of ways to do it. So supposing you start at the heel and you notice this is the dynamic. So what you're going to try to do is make it exactly the same dynamic all the way down. When we're in the upper half, it's really this part of the arm that's more or less parallel to the ground. This line is parallel to the ground. But when we're in the lower half, then the rest of the arm starts to come up, doesn't it? And that's what gives us the control over the dynamic when we're in the lower half, really. One of the little secrets is that if you crook your finger, your first finger, around the bow, you can slightly use it to lift the bow up very slightly by crooking your fingers around a little bit. So you're actually lifting the bow a little bit like that, if you need to play quietly at the heel. So it's really a case of slight adjustment of arm weight and using the fingers when you come to the lower half. Now, to make it quieter or louder in the upper half is a very different thing. It's a different technique. Here you become aware of the weight of the bow itself. You're not really manipulating it. You're simply using bow speed and the weight of the bow itself to create the dynamic. For example, if you want to play very, very loudly, you'd use a faster bow. And rather than weight, you use a lot of push and pull, a push and pull movement. There's more of that in the upper half. Now, have a look at the string when I'm doing push and pull, and you can see the string moving. So you can practice those halves separately and get a feel of the dynamic. In the lower half, forte and piano. And then in the upper half, loud and soft. It does become very, very natural. It becomes normal to distribute the weight of the bow until you can play long notes, long scales if you like, where the dynamic is exactly the same all the way through the bow, using whole bows. And once you get the hang of it, it's only coming up to the heel that the biggest difference is made. And once you can work out how the arm weight creates the dynamic, and you sort of slightly lift using the fingers like a crane, a little bit like a crane on the string like that. It's just a slight movement like that. And once you get the hang of that, then that's it, you've got it. So I wish you good luck with your practice, and I'll say bye-bye for now. Bye.